Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of that aesthetic video that I filmed especially for you, and I really love to film aesthetic videos, and I was doing that in some of my videos, then I stopped and jumped onto just the process but for this one I really wanted to do, so I hope you like it. So starting off with the video, this is the first layer of resin, and this is just a simple layer of resin, and I will leave it to cure. So after a few days, it's been all cured, and now is the exciting part and the fun part. I have taken a round coaster mold here. So you can take another a small size or coaster mold that fits into your larger one. So it can be in any shape. I had this one in hand. So what I'm doing here is I have used PVA glue on the back of this coaster because I want it to be attached to that thin layer of resin that we poured, because I will be building around this, and also this center part will be the clear part. So now I leave it to dry. So after around 3 to 4 days, I just gave it because I wanted to be careful. So when my glue is all dried up, now I'm just pouring a little bit of resin. So yeah, this process was a bit lengthy because I was thinking for many days that what should I do to the edges. I was thinking of just pouring simple mica because I had this idea in my mind and I wanted to finish it as quickly as possible. But believe me, this took me so many days because I really don't want to just rush with the idea. I wanted it to be finished into something special, because this was, since I have done the water drop effect, I wanted to create this effect where I can pour the droplets and you can see them without doing any mica or something. So now I poured the resin on the edges. After thinking for so many days, I thought, why not give it a foresty enchanting sort of look. So yeah, I'm using the moss here. It's the real moss that's preserved. So now I will be adding this moss around the edges of this coaster, and in between I will be adding different dried plants and mushrooms. So you just enjoy the process. So taking out my treasure box here, this is my magical fairy mushroom box, and you can see so many mushrooms that I have collected over the years from different places, different cities, wherever I go. So they are all different types, and you can see the plants I have in there. So these are all collected by me. Being an artist, I have a very bad habit of just going out and just observing all the stuff we find in the nature and just collecting it. And so now my children are also helping me, and whenever they find any unusual mushrooms, they do run to me and tell me that there is a special mushroom you need to see. And yeah, so yeah, I collect them, and whenever I just open them, I just see that how beautiful the nature is. So these are all air dried mushrooms. I'm arranging them as I go. So after adding the resin, it's all been done, and I will leave this to cure and see you next day. So this is the next day and my layer has been cured, and you can see I have added a little bit of aura flakes into it so to make it more enchanting. So it's time to remove the coaster mold that I was really excited to do so. So you can see I have used the PVA glue on the beneath. So now I have to remove that. So it did took me some time, but I finally managed to remove it and remembered it's a PVA glue. I can wash it also. So after doing that, I was really happy that it went all out and I got a clear. So I did a little bit of sanding, just a little bit, just to make it a bit clear. And after that, I'm using a thin layer of UV resin just to make it shiny again. And now I'm curing it under the UV lamp and on to the next step. So now I'm making the water drops and taking again my UV resin. I will be simply making the drops. You can make any design drops here, really up to you. And then it went under the UV lamp. So I'm making a number of different sizes here, some small, some big. So this is the second layer. So after adding the drops, although you need to do this before adding the drops, but I just really didn't like the shape. I wanted to trim it. So I'm using my trimmer here. And after that, it's time to demold. So excited. So I'm demolding it and I really wanted to see how the drops look like, and I am, yeah, super excited how lovely it looks. Don't worry, it will shine up when I will be doing the top coats, but I am so happy that it's going the way that I want it to be. So again, what I was thinking here is that I didn't like the harshness of that circle. So I'm building a very little layer of moss mushrooms again because I really want to hide it. I don't want this hard circle here. So this will be taking me some time. So yeah, I will be speeding it up. So I'm using the UV resin here to stick all the moss and the mushrooms. Just use the tiny amount because I really don't want to disturb the water drops. And after that I will be curing it under the UV lamp. So this will be taking me some time because I will be adding the moss and then going it under the UV lamp and then adding it. So bit by bit I am building up. So this part is done here and on to the, I don't know which step now, but this is going toward the final steps. And here I am. So when I was doing this project, I remember that I need some things, so I need to order it. So I ordered this packet here and I am just opening it. These are the transparency sheets that I need. So this is the one that arrived, and now what I will be doing here is I will be cutting it according to the size I want. So these are really clear. So I'm using the coaster and for my reference, and I will be drawing the line. So you can see I did sand it, the part where I did the trimming, a little bit of sanding. So I'm just cutting up a circle. So with the help of the pen, I'm just marking it roughly. So I'm cutting it according to the size now, because first time when I did it was wrong, so I'm doing this now second time. Although this project looks like that it can be done in no time, but the process here is that it's a journey for me, for thinking how I have to finish it from the start to the end, and I started it without thinking that how I will be ending it. So the transparency sheet is on it and I'm just adding the resin now to the edges. So for this step I will be adding just little resin just to cover it up. I'm not doing the top coat now, so I will be doing it just the edges and the transparency sheet to. This is because I am in a fear that if the resin just slip underneath and it goes to the water drops, I really don't want that to happen. So that's why I'm not doing the flood top coat here. I'm just be careful. And after that I leave it to cure. So this is the final day and the day I have looking for. Now I will be doing the top coat. So it's all done now. It's been a journey on making this coaster, but I'm so happy that I was able to put my idea. So that's it, and I hope you like it. So these are the final result, and so in love with it. So I hope you like it, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please considering do so, because it really helps me and support me, and I get to have lovely feedback from you and positive comments, and also so many amazing advices as well. So again, thank you so much. Take good care of yourself. Bye bye.